Okay. Um, Welcome back to another weekly trading recap where we actually review the market, break down the trades, and uncover the lessons that can make us better traders. So let's get to it. Um, so the trade we took this week that just passed, that's from June 22nd to 26th, right? So the trade, I think we took a trade on GBP USD. Let me open it up, see. It's like it's taking forever to load. I think the network is a bit slow today. So this is the trade we took, and this one resulted in a loss. We took this trade, and here is how we came about the trade. So going to the daily time frame, you know our analysis usually start from the daily time frame. So as you can see from the daily time frame, price has been what bearish with this series of lower low, lower high, lower low. So now, but here is the catch. We now have a demand here. There is this demand. So what I did was I marked out this demand. And what happened here? So this demand now, if price wanted to take out this demand, it would have used, it should be with a body. But here is what happened, right? So we had what? This low of the demand. The low was being swept. Low was swept. So going to the 4-hour time frame to get a confirmation, as my usual confirmation, whereby I work with what I call failed swing. So this was the one that took the low, this low. So after the low was taken out, what happened here? There was a sweep. So market rally up, came down now. So since we are in a downtrend, what I was expecting, since price hasn't gotten, because I was looking out for this supply. So now price was not was okay. So what I was expecting was for price to if price should disrespect this demand, this current movement should have taken this low and continued downward. But what happened, right? I heard there was a fade swing here. So this low failed to break this low that caused the sweep, thereby breaking the high that caused this failed swing to the upside. Whereby for me, this was what giving me what I called MSS, that's a market structure shift. So what I was expecting was after this break here, right? I was expecting price to respect this demand here and continue upwards to this extreme supply, which is this place. But as you can see, price failed. So this was what we did. This is what I did. So after this MSS, after this MSS, after this MSS, going to the 1 hour time frame, you can see what the structure form. We have what on the 1 hour time frame now. We have this break of structure to the upside. We have this change of character here, followed by this now. This one now, this 4 hour market structure shift can be called what? A break of structure. So, but before this break of structure here, there was a sweep of the high, understand, which made me solidify my claim that this was a solid point of interest to buy from, understand, with the support of this 1 hour demand or 4 hour demand, I will call it. But since I'm refining my entry, so what I use, so now I now place my trade here. Place my trade, as you can see. When price came to my PY, there was a series of consolidation because and what I was targeting was this internal range liquidity, understand, to think, yes, 1 to 10. So when price gets to the period, price was busy consolidating with series of indecision in the markets. As you can see, all this candle signifies indecision. So, and at last, as you can see, price violated us, took us out, which resulted in a loss. This was a loss here. As you can see, after the loss now, price keep consolidating throughout the whole. Yeah, when was this? Okay, this was on Wednesday. Throughout the whole Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the stamp price was busy consolidating. It was busy consolidating. So from this is just more like markets doing the things. The only lesson I can say learned here was that this was going to the 4 hour time frame before this sweep. No, after this sweep, because we are in the downtrend. I was expecting price to react from this supply. So the only lesson I can say that was that we are counter trading, some sort of counter trending, because this was my original draw on liquidity. So this was our draw on liquidity where I was expecting price to come and take out after tapping into either this supply or this extreme supply, because here I already tagged here as my TP1, this place. So if I should take this place as my TP1, it should be a trade of 1 to 5, 1 to 4. So that was my TP1. But as you can see, price had other things in play for us. So the trade was a loss. So when encountering this situation, all you just have to know is that since this particular trading style works for me, as a result of backtesting now, it's something that I should keep repeating because every trade must not go to your way. Though I'm still refining my edge, you understand? My win rate is a bit low, so we keep learning. So that is the essence of this journey we are going through. So that's that for GBP USD. So now going to GBP JPY. GBP JPY especially deceptive. As you can see, this one, this trade. This trade, there was a miss. When this trade played out, I wasn't in the market, so I was away from the market, so I couldn't catch this trade. So this is what happened. I resulted me to take this one also, but this one too also gave us a loss. So this is what happened. Going to our daily time frame, as you notice, this was our recent break of structure. Price tapped into this demand. So after tapping into this demand, what we expect is for price to come and take out this high, right? Because there was a sell that happened here last week because of this supply, daily supply. But now going to the forward to get a clearer structure. As you can see, the break of structure here. Also a break of structure. So in essence, we're waiting for if it's concerning our markets outlook for next week, we're looking for this demand here. But now concerning then now in our trading recap, from the daily time frame, what make me took the buy was that market came and swept this daily low here. Market came and swept this daily low. With this momentum candle, what we were expecting was that for price to come and react from this what either this daily demand or the 4-hour demand below, right? But now look at what happened. There was a liquidity sweep here. Market swept this low, this daily low here, the low of this swing, right? Market swept it. Going to the 4-hour to confirm if price was going to reverse indeed. What happened? I was still expecting what? That fade swing to happen. So after the sweep, this was the movement that caused the sweep. After the sweep, like this was the daily candle that caused the sweep, the daily low that caused the sweep, this lowest point here, right? So after the sweep now, you can see market went up. After the sweep, market went up, gave what? A failed swing, then an MSS here. You only see it on the 4-hour clear, on the 1-hour time frame clear. So here are we on the 1-hour time frame. You can see after the sweep, this one self was a 1-hour sweep, a 4-hour sweep. It happened, it swept the daily, its daily low, and also there was a sweep on the 1-hour time frame. Look at this sweep. After the sweep, markets rallied up, came, failed to take out this high now that caused this sweep now. giving us an MSS here, right? So now, after taking the MSS now, markets utilize was this demand here, this 1 hour demand. I want to put it in simple terms or refine it more. I will use this order block. Market use this order block. After using this order block, it's pushed up. So now, the extra confluence I work with is after this MSS, after the failed swing. Then if market take out a significant high, that is in the case of a downtrend, changing direction, that's a change of character. After taking the change of character. So now it's certified my claim that yes, we are already going to buy to the upside. Now this is a confirmed reversal, right? But that is not about that. This one, this trade, it has already taken out, utilize this order block. And if I had taken this trade now, the targets should have been this high, 125, 125 trade. So since I was expecting the price to take out this high, after market failed to move higher and it's now coming back, so I had to use this key level, 1 hour key level to enter the trade. I had to use to enter the trade. So this is where I enter the trade. And as you can see, my stop loss was up to this level. Enter the trade here. But as you can see, market took us out now and has been crawling upward after taking us out. Painfully crawling up. So not certain yet if market will continue upwards or if market will seek the demand below. But we'll know about that when I make our weekly look. So now what was the lesson learned here? Lesson learned here is that market seems to utilize what, since price respected on the 4 hour time frame, since price respected this supply after this sweep, then this daily sweep now could be termed as a breakup, could be termed as, should I say, yes, market structure shifts, but it didn't break this low on the 4 hour time frame momentum, so it's still a liquidity sweep. But regardless, market used this breakup block. After tapping to it, it dropped. So I'm not certain if this market will sell or to continue buying. At this point, I have no bias, or I don't think there's any lesson here. The fact is that we did what we usually do, or I did what I usually do, but market doesn't seem to respect it. So all we do, we just have to rinse and repeat. Keep repeating the process. That's how edge gets proven. So if I should be waiting for any trade here, I'll be waiting at this 4 hour demand here. So that's that about JPY. Going to US 30. Running low, there's no power. I think that will be the end for this weekly this weekly recap. This weekly recap. I would have done more, but shortage on power. So I hope we learned something here. That is like how I do trade. I always wait, mark out my higher time frame POI, then wait for this structure to play out. In the case of a downtrend, wait for this structure to play out. This was another block. If price tapped into this other block, the reversal pattern I'm looking for is after this mitigation, the first mitigation, I wait for a liquidity sweep, then some sort of this pattern whereby I have a failed swing. After this failed swing, I'll expect the high, the low that caused this failed swing. The low that caused this failed swing, break this structure down. After breaking the structure down, we have what a market structure shifts and a change of character here with this liquidity sweep here. So I will be taking my trade off of this one. So that's basically how I trade. So you can do the reverse in an uptrend. So more weekly recap will be dropping every week. So I hope you learn a lot from this one. Thank you guys. See you in my next video.